welcome to all of you that have joined us today. We're so glad to have you here. My name is Janebola, and I have three very special guests today. And just a little background about my story coming up. But before we do that, I want to give you a disclaimer here that what you're about to hear and see today, we don't treat, cure, or diagnose. The presentation is for informational purposes only. The statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and we do not treat, cure, or diagnose. So welcome. I'm Janebola, and I'm your host today. I am a mom. I'm a wellness practitioner. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my hands in a lot of things, and I started out as a horse trainer. So how do you get from a horse trainer to this great company here? Well, my horses taught me a lot. I was at the top of my game. I was showing professionally. I had a list of clients that we went all around the world showing horses, or all around the country showing horses at some of the top shows in America. And we had to keep our expensive horses fit and healthy, and that otherwise we don't have a business. Our clients are unhappy. So I learned a little bit about natural health with the horses, what I fed them, what minerals they were getting. And all of a sudden I had this aha moment that what I was doing with the horses to keep them healthy and at the top of their game maybe works with people too. And guess what? I found out that it did. So I jumped right in and learned all I could. I became an alternative wellness practitioner. The more I found out, the more excited I got. And that led me to looking for clean products. And I found this company, and I was so excited to find it because since I've been with this company for the last 7 years, I have helped way more people with these products than I ever could just in my private practice. So I'm really excited, and I want to introduce you today to someone I love dearly. He's my son, Alex, and at a young age, I don't know if because he's watched his mom and dad kind of be entrepreneurs, or he just has that entrepreneurial spirit. I watched Alex at a young age sell lemonade up on our place up in northern Michigan on the river to the canoers going by. One year he even, when Pokemon was big, I don't know if you guys remember that, but I sure do, he was totally into Pokemon. He knew everything about Pokemon, and he took his card collection. He knew which ones were valuable. He put a little stand outside by our busy road, and in a couple hours time he made so much money. So I think that kind of fueled him too. So I want you to hear from Alex and hear his story. So I want to introduce my son, Alex Bowman. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Mom. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Okay. So Alex, I'm just going to let you tell your story, but why don't we take it from like when you were in, growing up and then when you were in high school, I really said to you, hey, just try your best at whatever you do, find something you love to do, but before you graduate, please read this book. So what book did I have you read, and what did you get from that?
Yeah, so growing up, I wasn't a great student by any means. I couldn't stand school. It just wasn't my style. And my mom gave me Rich Dad, Poor Dad as a book. And that was my only goal in high school, was to read that. And I read it, and it clicked with me, and it totally made sense. The basis of the book is you can either trade your time for money. You can be a business owner, which you're owning a system that works for you, or you can be an investor, which money works for you, and which is pretty much passive income, which RX is. So it totally clicked with me. I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do and still have a system in the background that was generating me income.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that you did that. So Alex was growing up. I wasn't into all this health stuff, as he knows. We had junk food, and he can tell you, but slowly we started, as I got into this, slowly I just started eliminating some things out of our diet, and we turned over to a more healthy lifestyle. And Alex is a great label reader. I think maybe at first I pushed a lot of this on my kids, but then I just backed off because I figured they were learning from what I was doing. And so Alex, is that kind of the case? And then you kind of lead this really healthy lifestyle now. And why don't you tell us, what are some of your favorite products that you take on a daily basis?
Yeah, I'm very conscious what I put on my body and in my body now. And this was part of the reason that joining RX made so much sense to me. It was because all the products that RX offers are things that I was already buying. So it was a seamless transition. I like to take the greens every single day. I have a MOA every single day. I use all of the essential oils. I use shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. I mean, it's pretty much just everything I was already buying, and RX offers it. So it was a great, easy transition, and I feel wonderful using all these products, knowing that they're good for me.
Great, great. Yep, it's just part of our lifestyle now. And I wanted to get Alex a position in the company for what it did to me. I wanted something longevity for my kids too. So I got them a spot with this company and helped them along the way. And then Alex, what happened? You weren't really doing a lot of things. You're a filmmaker, right? Tell us some of the things that you're involved with. How many businesses have you started since high school?
Oh boy. A lot right out of high school. I was trying a lot of different businesses and seeing what worked and what didn't. But I was, so for the past 8 years, I've been a freelance filmmaker. And then recently this past year, I've been a realtor. But I think I originally got into RX 5 or 6 years ago. I'm not entirely sure, but it was just something on the side that I wasn't entirely monitoring. And it was funny because after the first year of being in RX, I wasn't paying attention to what I was making from it or anything. It was just there. And I ended up looking at all my bank statements because I was working on my taxes for the year. And I'm like, holy cow, I'm actually making a decent amount of money with RX and I'm barely doing anything. And
yeah, that's awesome. I remember the look on your face.
Yeah, I was super surprised, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Alex said he was hardly doing anything. Well, his mom was helping him and doing something. As a mom, don't you want to help your kids as a parent, set something up long term for them? So I let him go at his own pace. And then when he saw what was happening, he's like, wow, this is a great thing to be involved with. And, at his age and what he's doing, I'm super proud of him, and I'm so glad he's part of our team here. So thank you so much, Alex, for joining us today. Do you want to leave us with anything, maybe for your demographic, your age group?
Yeah, for my age group, everyone is into health right now, and these are top of the line products, and it's really not hard to introduce them to anyone that you know because everyone's interested in these. And yeah, just share it with your friends and see what happens.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Alex, and I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
See you soon.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just love that story. He's my son. I love him dearly, but we all have those people we love. So he talked about a few of the products, but we're really a branded company. We have everything from nutrition, weight loss, skincare, to clean air and water, and everything in between, as you heard from Alex telling us about it. What I love too is the scientific advisory board. And I want to talk about a couple people here. Deanna Latson, that you see, she's our chief product officer, and she is a no compromise type person. When I was looking, I knew how to read a label. I knew a lot going in. People don't know a lot, but if I know a lot, and I'm confident that I can represent these products that are clean, safe, and effective to anybody across the board. I'm confident. So I love that Deanna Latson, she's no compromise. And then there's Dr. Ray Strand, and he's our chief medical officer. He wrote a book called What Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Nutritional Medicine May Be Killing You. I love that book. When I was doing private consultations with people, I would have them get that book. And this is before I became part of this company. And then we have some people in the scientific advisory board. We have Dr. Ginger. She was featured on Dr. Oz. She wrote a really great book called The Rainbow Juice Cleanse. We have a biological dentist. We have scientists. And then we have the RX Wellness Council, which is a group of practitioners, you know, from out in the field, from around the country, around the world. And they give insight and input into what's happening out there and how we can make our products top of the line. So it's not just one person running the show. And another thing, look at these certifications. I dare you to find another company, or I don't dare you, I don't want to dare you, but I challenge you to go out and look. And you will not see another company that has this many third-party certifications. And then if you see too, the check marks, everything we leave out. Like I said, it's not only the good stuff that goes in, it's about what we keep out too. So you can be confident that our products are clean, safe, and effective. And here is just a transformation pack because we love transformations. And these are just a grouping of simple products. A couple of them I'm going to talk about today. This is what I call energy and immunity. How does this sound like somebody you know? I have no energy. I don't feel up to it. Why am I so tired all the time? Well, these products help boost your immune system, which we really need right now, right? We need it every day too. Alex talked about these products. It replaces your coffee, your soda, your energy drinks. The MOA is power-packed immunity. It's 36 immune boosting superfoods. It has a medicinal mushroom blend. What I love is there's no chemicals, no synthetics, even a very clean, natural preservative. No other company has that. And then the Rejuvenex. Everybody loves the Rejuvenex because maybe I took too many today. I don't know. Am I talking really fast? It just makes you feel good. It doesn't give you the crash or jitters. It's just super clean, focused energy throughout the day. It takes care of that brain fog and helps you focus. So two of my very favorite products. The MOA is less than $3 a day. It gives your body the nutrients it craves. And then for under $2 a day, we got the Rejuvenex that I just talked about. So, hey, I used to go buy coffee every day at the coffee shop or, you know, even a tea. And I was spending more than that on a daily basis. And that wasn't helping my health or helping me feel good. So it's a great value. Here is one of our signature products, whether you want to lose weight or just balance your body. It's a body balancing formula. We tout it as our weight loss product. It's clinically proven. It's safe and effective. There's no hormones. There's no stimulants. We did a clinical trial study on this, and men lost an average of 2/3 pound a day, and women lost an average of 1/2 pound a day. So I love that it's homeopathic. It comes with this great food list. If you see this food list, you know, you're not just eating a piece of celery a day and drinking a gallon of water. These are foods you're already eating. And what I love about those drops is they help you stick to the food list. It helps cut those cravings, whether it's sugar, breads, alcohol, it doesn't matter. It will help cut those cravings and help you stick to this healthy food list. So I would like at this time, because to introduce my friend Jessica Walkington. She's a mom of 3. She works at home. I know her from the horse business. She was one of my students, one of my customers. She was into natural health kind of by learning what we were doing with the horses. She jumped all in. And so Jessica, are you with us?
Yep, I'm right here.
Oh, great. It's so great to see you. I just love your story and kind of take it away from, you know, maybe on the product side, but then what happened?
Yeah, so at first I looked at the products and I was shocked at how great they were formulated and the ingredients in them. One product in particular, the RestoreX, it has 7 ingredients and I was already taking 5 of them. So wow. I was like, yeah, makes sense. So I was all in for the products. I did not want to do the business. I was like, I can't sell this stuff. I'm not that person. You kind of forced me along and I started, and it has been incredible. I am a stay-at-home mom with 3 busy kids running around everywhere. And I'm able to make an income to help support my family.
Yeah, that's amazing. I know there's a lot of people, and right now, you know, there's a lot of stay-at-home people, and they're wondering, what am I going to do? Well, you found out, and yeah, maybe I forced you, but what I hope you will say is I encouraged you to look at the people around you who are already purchasing some of these types of products. And then you thought of a bunch of people. You had some health transformations of yourself. I know your husband did a weight loss challenge with our products. And how much did he lose in that month?
He lost 37 pounds in 28 days.
Yeah, that is amazing. Who else do you know that would like those kind of results, right? And
Yeah.
So you started sharing this, and what were you able to do, you know, just lately and like a year ago and just lately, because you started something about 5 or 6 years ago and you just stayed consistent with it in your busy life? What were you able to do?
Yeah, so it is an extra income coming in. My husband has had some job transitions, and it's helped support us through that. And then it became kind of a savings account where we just it just kept growing. So with that savings growing from the business, I was able to pay off my car, well, I started with my student loans. I paid off my student loans. And then about a month ago, when everything kind of started going crazy in the world, I was like, well, we might as well pay off the car too, because who wants to worry about paying an extra bill right now? So it's been able to have an income that is mine and growing, but yet I can help support our family.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. Can you imagine paying off your student loans, paying off a car? What other bills may you have lurking back there that the freedom of paying those off would just feel so good? And you're going, yeah, if I could just pay those off. So Jessica, I'm so glad you joined us today. And it's so fun. You just had a big promotion. So I want to congratulate you. You promoted to the rank of officer in our company. You don't even have to know about it. But what that means is Jessica's out there helping a lot of people. Even though she's working from home, people are having life-changing transformations. So thank you so much, Jessica, for joining us today. Another great story is Brittany. She is a stay-at-home mom. She has 3 young kids. She homeschools. Brittany's story is probably one of the most amazing stories I've ever heard. We do have it recorded, so whoever got you to look at this Zoom and look at what we're talking about today, ask them about Brittany's testimony. You guys, it just is a tearjerker. We also have my good friend, attorney Vince Green from the great state of Michigan. Vince is a close personal friend. He's lost over 85 pounds. So yeah, woo. Okay, then we have Jackie, and then we have Mary Kay. I know all these people, you guys. These aren't just pictures we're just finding and putting up. These are people I actually talk to and help. So you can go from like just wanting to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds or more, 100 pounds or more, to fitness, to get ripped, to get rid of that last little bit of that body fat. So it's for athletes, it's for regular people, it's for people who have extreme health challenges. It doesn't matter. The products are so clean, they work the same on everybody. Here's some more testimonies and transformations. Barry up there, I just want to touch on his. I know he's on here today. It's amazing. He had, yeah, you can see he lost weight, but more important than that, he suffered from diverticulitis. It's a crippling thing to have. It takes you out of your game. You don't feel good. You are sick. He's been able to overcome that and lose some weight. And his wife also, his whole family has benefited. So whatever your needs are, these products just give you good nutrition in your body so your body can work right. So Alex touched on shakes. I think he takes the shakes every day. Look at all the check marks. Again, I'm going back to what we don't put in. Shakes are really easy to formulate. So when I look at other companies, I look at their shakes, because if they can't get their shake right, I'm not going to look at the other products too, right? So we have a natural flavor. We have a cocoa flavor, and I'll tell you, it's addicting if you like chocolate. And we also have a beauty boost. So we cover the whole gamut, whether you need a meal replacement or just a healthy snack throughout the day. Here is one of my favorites. I talk about this one all the time. You guys, this is giving greens. There is 2 pounds, the equivalent of 2 pounds of vegetables in every serving with digestive enzymes. So like, you know, people are stocking up on food nowadays. Why not have a little bag with 56 pounds of vegetables sitting in your pantry? We take this on a daily basis. It tastes good. It doesn't taste like grass or hay. Kids love it. And I call it guilt-free parenting, because I know if I get this into my family every day, their health goes up. So you've heard, you know, about some of these products. You've heard about transformations, not only health-wise, but wealth-wise too. How do you get started? What do you do? Yeah, I want to work from home too. I need a little side job going because I don't know what the economy is going to do nowadays, right? So it's super simple to get set up. You just pay $24.95 and we get you started at with a wholesale account, so you get the best discount on your products. Who doesn't like to save? And then you pick a pack, and then we get you started on a smart ship that keeps your business active, and it's products that you will want on a daily basis anyway. That's it. It's so simple. So if you're like most people, chances are you'd like to feel better, have more energy, maybe even lose some weight. Who do you know? Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's a loved one, maybe it's your neighbor or a friend, but who has inflammation, who has joint pain, who would like to lose 10, 20, 30 pounds or more. You guys, they're everywhere. Everybody is looking for an answer. So what would extra money mean to you? I know what it means to me. I'm all about freedom. I love my freedom. I love to set my own time. I love to set my own cap on, well, there is no cap on where I'm going, what I like to do, where I like to live. And so, of course, I shared this with my best friend, right? So I'd like to introduce to you right now my best friend, Mary Luther. We do everything together. So Mary, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Oh, absolutely. Welcome, welcome. So, so Mary, we do everything together. So we both went down the nutritional path together. You got involved as an alternative wellness practitioner, but mostly you are a top level horse trainer, a horse judge in the quarter horse industry. You travel all over. You are busy, busy, busy. So why don't you tell us your story real quick? We have about 3 minutes here, and then we're going to close it up.
Okay, well, real quick, Jane and I have been involved in businesses before. So when this business came about, she's like, we have to do this together. And I'm like, I just made a huge commitment. I know for the next few years, I'm going to be running on the road. I've got things to qualify, just busy. So we started, but I'm like, of course I'm going to do it. So I jump in, and then I think the key for me was I stay connected. So if there was an event, I went to the event. If there was a cruise, I try to win the cruise. So that was stay connected, because over the years it helped me do a little while I was doing a lot of other things. And what I realized is that I didn't know Janie's talking about maybe getting a horse trailer with her luxury savings bonus, and I'm like, what is that? She says, well, you've got to be making pretty good money in there. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. So I looked at it, it was well over $3,000, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And so I started putting away 10s, 20s, $100 bills, as I could squirrel away, and I tried to match that as it went. Well, after 5 years, they called me and said, congratulations, we just deposited $10,000 in your account. And I had only looked at it a few times. So I had been shopping a truck, and I was able to match that bonus and pay off a really super nice used truck. And I just thought, wow, they taught me to save, which I'm not that great at. And they also rewarded me for staying connected and kind of serving the time and staying involved and learning as I go and loving it. And so many of our good friends are involved that it's just been such a family community thing that it's just been a blessing. So.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. And can you imagine that? Just going about, you said, well, just do what you say to do. And I love these products, and I'm helping a lot of people out here, wherever I'm working, from whatever horse show I'm at. And all of a sudden your checks started getting bigger, but you didn't even know about that bonus. And then when you looked, you had money in the bank there. So guys, this is what it's all about. Can you imagine having some extra money sitting there that you can just go pay cash for a truck or whatever that thing is? I bought a horse trailer. So look at this company is at the top of its game right now. We have more than one owner running the ship. So we have 7 owners that are super experienced in this business. We are up over 30% in the US right now with everything going on. It's a perfect time to get involved. So what I want to close with here is, think about it. You've heard some great testimonies. My testimony, you guys, my biggest thing is I was able to purchase a family home up in northern Michigan that I didn't want it to leave the family. And I thought, how in the world am I going to do it? At that time, we were living paycheck to paycheck. I thought, there is no way. It was dear to my heart. It was something I wanted in our family to pass on for generations to come. I had such an emotional tie to it. So I got started about 7 years ago, and guess what I was able to do? Because I got involved and because I helped a lot of people, I was able to get that family home and pass it on now for generations to come. So also able to, and it's not all about me, but it's about my dreams and what I wanted. So what is that you want? What is that freedom that you're looking for and that you're experiencing? Just think about that. If you could have that, what would that be? So I just want to leave you with hope and encouragement that if you have a dream in your heart, just go for it. It's easy to get started here. And I'm just so glad that you took the time today to watch this. Get with a person that invited you to watch this and just start dreaming again. Thanks for joining us.